Welcome to Letters from Caregivers, where we take caregiver stories and turn them into songs. This week we're collaborating with Karl Wolf to tell Yoko's story.
As you guys know, this is a very personal episode for us because Yoko's son is our director. Yoko was born in a small Japanese fishing island and emigrated to Canada many years ago. However, her older brother remains in Japan in a stroke-induced coma.
And we couldn't think of anyone better suited than the one and only Karl Wolf to help us pull this off.
So we're taking it to Japan today.
I love Japan.
Now, I understand you had a bit of a hit in Japan.
Yeah, I did. I got to travel. I met so many great people, made some good friends.
It is silent on the island. The dark clouds peek over the horizon. The raindrops tiptoe away over the backs of the most enormous waves. On the shores of Iki, we would play on the docks and cut through the wind to the beach by Monkey Rock. I was the last sibling born, but your stepmother's first. Raised by older brothers, chasing baseballs in the dirt, staring at waves, thinking what the future holds. As the salty air pulled at my kimono folds.
You're painting a really good picture. I'm starting to see it.
It's here, older brother, I would tightly hold your hand. You tell me stories about the origin of our land, like when these waves brought the Mongolians to Japan, with catapults and bows and arrows in their hands. They first conquered Tsushima, then they took our Iki, then the plan was to expand across Japan, and victory was nearly in their hands. But God would have another plan when he sent a typhoon that would wash them off the shore. You taught me kamikaze translates to the wind of God. The name of the storm was born. The surviving conquerors rode back to their drawing boards, returned a second time to stand triumphant in their war. But the commander of the waves made his typhoon rain again and saved Japan, the land on which we stand, where you tell stories by the water. The same water that saved us from the conquerors. Back over the water they row. Row, row, and row. Back over the water they row. Row, row, and row. Back over the water they row. Row, row, and row. I felt lonely when you were away at school, at a top university, a trailblazing student. But our culture tells the oldest he has to come home. So home you came to take care of us on your own. Dropped out of university at 20 years old, and without experience took over the family store.
Well, that tells us a lot about who he is.
He was really a smart guy, but he ended up taking care of everyone.
And you were generous with the store's fortune, and over time raised a lovely family of your own. Fast forward, life brought me to Canada's shores. November 2021, you had a stroke. The family phoned me and told me you're in a coma. Hanging up, I never felt more further from home. They rushed you across the water to Fukuoka Hospital. The water that saved us in your many stories told. My brother now needed us like we needed him long ago. But coronavirus forced the Japanese border closed. It's ironic, the water that saved our way of life is now the very thing keeping us from uniting. But our family in Iki travels daily to your side. Over the waves on a ferry they all ride. Despite the restrictions complicating all our lives, the hospital barely gives them visiting time. They only get to see you 15 minutes at a time, which is nothing considering how far you are from the island. They hold your hand, tell you stories, sing you songs. We pray the day will soon come when you respond. In our hearts we believe your ending isn't near. Sometimes you hear their voices and you shed a tear.
It's incredible.
We know you're there and we'll be here when you wake. With all our love and care, home is where we'll take you. Back over the water we'll row. Row, 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 and back over the water we'll row. Row, 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 and back over the water we'll row. Row, 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 and back over the water we'll row. Row, 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 and row. The story is so Japanese specific, so now with the end, we kind of want to focus on the caregivers. Paint the picture that we are all in this together.
My uncle passed away in a similar way. That was a tough one. I think I can relate and draw some inspiration from that.
Hey, no matter what the weather brings, we're in the same boat. All around the world, we're driven by the same home. We are together. Under the same stars we glow, we're never alone. Under the same stars we glow, we're never alone, never alone.
It reminded me of our history. My brother was really a shining light in a way.
The song reminded me of memories of spending summers in Iki with your brother and how he really just took good care of us.
I was really touched, and I don't really know how to thank you.
This is your story, and I hope we did it justice. And this was a cathartic experience for me because it reminded me of my uncle and what my family had to go through with him. You know, I contacted my parents immediately just to connect with them again. So I appreciate and thank you.
Thank you for allowing us to write about your story and letting us in on your life. I'm grateful we were able to work on something as beautiful as this.
To all the caregivers in the world, my heart is also with you. Let's just hang in there and let's not lose the hope.